Legendary actor Michael Caine has weighed in on the aftermath of an unprecedented clash in the White House between Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and U.S. President Donald Trump, along with Vice President J.D. Vance. The fiery Oval Office encounter saw the Ukrainian leader, who was in Washington, D.C. to sign a minerals agreement that would have provided further U.S. military support in return for access to Ukraine's natural resources, being told he should be thankful for U.S. backing. Mr. Zelensky departed the White House early, putting plans to sign the minerals deal with Mr. Trump on hold. "You're gambling with millions of people. You're gambling with World War III," Mr. Trump warned his Ukrainian counterpart. As politicians and diplomats across Europe and America scrambled to react to the confrontation, Zulu and Italian Job star Michael Caine delivered his succinct 7-word verdict: "You're only supposed to sign a ceasefire." This comment is a nod to one of the 91-year-old's most iconic lines, "You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off," from the Italian Job, reports the Manchester Evening News. During the heated exchanges in the White House, Mr. Zelensky cautioned the U.S. would feel it in the future if it did not continue its support for Ukraine. "Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem," Mr. Trump retorted. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance questioned why Mr. Zelensky had not expressed gratitude for U.S. military aid during the meeting. Mr. Vance was overheard telling the Ukrainian leader, "Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for bringing an end to this conflict." Downing Street indicated that Sir Keir Starmer had attempted to mend relations between Ukraine and the U.S. after the White House incident. A Number 10 spokeswoman stated, "The Prime Minister has tonight spoken to both President Trump and President Zelensky. He maintains unwavering support for Ukraine, and is doing everything possible to find a path towards lasting peace based on sovereignty and security for Ukraine." This statement from Downing Street came after a display of unity from Europe's political leaders in support of Ukraine. French President Emmanuel Macron, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk and EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen were among those expressing solidarity with Mr. Zelensky. Conservative leader Kemi Badenoch called for respectable diplomacy following the meeting, stating that a divided West only benefits Russia, while SNP Westminster leader Stephen Flynn suggested that the offer of a second state visit to Mr. Trump should be withdrawn.